So I've got Gaurav Dua, who's the head of research at Sharekhan, who's joining us on the phone line on Jaiprakash Associates. Gaurav, good morning. Good to have you here. Prashant this side. So where is most of the selling coming from? We looked at delivery volumes yesterday. Very, very large compared to the usual kind of delivery volumes that you see on the name. So, and there is, of course, also some shorting going on, but a fair bit of it seems to be delivery-led selling, right?
Right. See what has happened, if you've seen the news flow, part of the selling... Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah. Part of the selling is driven by the news that, promoters have sold some stock in the market. Secondly, there's been a lot of rumors about JP Associates as a group being not able to service their debt. So these two news flow has basically triggered some sort of selling pressure in the stock.
No, we know the news. We've been carrying it since yesterday morning, Gaurav. So the news is out, obviously, and there's a disclosure. There's a short piece of information disclosed to the exchanges that the selling has been done for social causes. I don't know what is social causes. Gaurav, do you have any idea?
We would not know why they have sold and what they are planning to do with the money. But if you're talking about the valuation part, let me give you a slightly just a bigger picture here. A lot of these infra names like GMR or JP are a story of debt deleveraging. Okay, now the whole valuation unfolding or the re-rating will depend on their ability to bring down the debt. And the very big risk here is, will they be able to sell the assets to bring down the debt at the right value? The whole pressure, if you see on JP Associates, started from the fact when their efforts to sell their hydroelectric assets to Middle East investor actually failed.
So what's your view? Gaurav, on Jaiprakash? You think they'd be able to do what you're describing, sell assets, bring down debt?
I'll tell you, we have had a sell call on the stock when it was at around 90 rupees. And we this thing upgraded the stock to hold at around 50 rupees level. Now the point is again, they have got lot of assets which they have painfully built over last 7-8 years. But the problem here is that at the enterprise value, 80 to 90% of the enterprise value is actually debt, and market cap constitutes to around 14-15% of the value. So the whole re-rating or whole valuation is based on the fact that how they are able to break down their debt. So basically assets are there. They are the working assets, very good assets, but it is the sustainability of the entire group where you have a caution mark. So the whole price move is based on the flow of news and that how they'll be able to cut down their debt.
Okay, Gaurav, you said you had a buy when the stock was at 50?
No, we said we had a sell on the stock when it was at 80, 90, and we had this thing upgraded the stock to hold when this thing fell to around 45-50 levels.
Okay, now, so the reason I'm asking that is it's about 30 rupees now. So what, is there a rating change that we're going to see from you?
We have not done any rating change yet because we want to understand more about the progress on the asset sales. I mean, there is still lack of this thing, clarity there.
Okay, but you have no plans to do that as well. Have you been able to speak with the management, Gaurav?
We have, but we would like we would like more information before taking a call.
Okay, what have they told you, Gaurav?
I mean, they haven't spoken about the sale of shares and what they're going to do with the money. Basically, we are trying to get a sense on where do they stand on the asset sales.
Right, and they're saying, what are they saying on the asset sale? They're saying everything is on track.
There's no change in their view since last about a month. They've been trying, but at what value they'll be able to sell is still not clear to us.
Okay, got it. Thanks very much.